For the past 6 months, I've been spending all my free time working on a lacrosse video game called CL24. It's a lacrosse sim slash AutoBattler slash management game. In this game, you take the role of a lacrosse GM, draft a team, and try to win the championship. So a few years ago, I discovered sports, and I realized they were basically just large-scale games that people played using their bodies. Since then, I've always loved the idea of sports sims games, and kind of became obsessed with games like Out of the Park Baseball, Madden, The Show, Retro Bowl, pretty much any type of sports game. I was super upset to find out that there were no lacrosse sim type games out there, like at all. Lacrosse was the only sport I really ever got into in real life, so I needed to play a sim version of it. I didn't have the manpower or ability to make a full simulation engine though, so the dream died. One day, as I was getting in the shower after playing some TFT on my phone for a few hours, I realized sports sims weren't too far off from auto battlers. You build a team, upgrade the team, and then you watch the team compete against comparable teams. Once I realized this, it was go time. I'd been practicing Unity for the past few years, and I felt like I was ready to tackle something like this. I wrote the whole game design document on a note on my phone, and the next 6 months would be entirely dedicated to making this happen. I started with basic structure: 3 zones, 2 teams, ball moves through the zones, and if a team scores, then the ball goes back to face off. In the original version, it looked like this. I would generate a random number, either 0 or 1, and if the random number was 0, home would advance the ball, otherwise away would advance the ball. If the ball was in the away goal zone and home just advanced the ball, they would have scored. It was pretty sick. I even made a Zen mode in the game to pay homage to that first minimalist version. But after that, I had to increment on the game logic until it became close to a sim. This part took a lot of time and a lot of spreadsheets. During this time, I lost hope, I lost faith, I felt stupid for spending all my free time working on this idea. Until one day, I played a full season, and it felt incredible. I finally played a lacrosse sim game that I always wanted to play. I was drafting teams and signing players and watching them play out. It was awesome. After lots of balancing and ace sprite disasters, I got to the point where I needed outside feedback. That brings me to today. Today, the WebGL public version exists in the wild, and I'm hoping to get feedback on this sim to see what I can improve and balance. I'm positive some strategy is absolutely broken, but I just haven't been able to find it yet. WebGL, while accessible, gives some huge challenges in how I store data. Seeing as this is an entirely stats-based game, I had lots of data to store, and I wasn't really creative enough to find a good way to store it in WebGL. So in the future, once all the balance issues and bugs are taken care of, I hope to implement a proper data storage system that'll open up the doors to true multi-season dynasties and more. Maybe even one day I can introduce an asynchronous multiplayer mode, which was actually my first goal when I started this project, but I'm still pretty far out from understanding networking. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I'm still working hard in this game, so I hope you'll stop by the Discord or comment or send an email if you have any thoughts or opinions on this. Appreciate you watching, and let me know if anyone gets the Dynasty Mode achievement. I've been playing this game since I started making it, and I've never gotten this achievement yet, so let me know if you're the first one to get it. It'd be sick. See ya.